Hey guys, it's Olympus the Loomer here. In today's video, I will be teaching you guys how to make this Loomigurumi Bernie Sanders. This is my original design, and many people actually like this design. And this design also got me Loom Star of the Week, which is really cool. Like, I was not expecting to get Loom Star of the Week, but I did because of this design. And I did a poll on my Instagram story whether I should make the Bernie Sanders or the giraffe design tutorial first, and most of you said Bernie, so here I am making the tutorial for Bernie. So this is what we're gonna be making today, and without further ado, let's get started. So the materials that you're gonna need to make this Bernie Sanders doll are any type of hook. You're gonna need 2 C-clips. You're gonna know why in soon. You're gonna know why we're gonna need 2. And you're also gonna need some stuffing. Since this is a small design, you're only gonna need a small amount of stuffing, and some safety eyes as well. If you don't have safety eyes, you can use bands or beads, and bands as well. So for the bands, we are gonna need a lot of colors. So I'm just gonna start with skin tone for the face, white for the hair and the hand part. You're also gonna need tan or a light brown for the hand, and a darker brown for the hand and for the shoe. And you're also gonna need some black for the legs. You're also gonna need some green. So if you have the camouflage pink pack, there's this lightest shade of green there. I prefer using that, but I ended up using all of that for a Loomigurumi zombie tiny tot, so that's why I don't have it. But you can use that green, but if you don't have it, you can use any type of green you have at home. So in today's tutorial, I'll be using this teal one. And also you're gonna need something for the mask. So I'll be using this Pastel Mint. So in this, I use the pastel blue, and now I'll be using this Pastel Mint. And lastly, I think you're also gonna need gray bands. That's for the eyeglasses. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that too. I believe these are all the materials that we are gonna need. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So to start, we are going to make the mask real quick. So grab your face mask color. So again, I'll be using this Pastel Mint. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna do a magic ring of 5. So wrap your band on your hook 2 or 3 times. So that's 1 and 2. Just make sure you have 3 loops, and you're gonna pull through 5 bands on this cap band, 1 at a time. Reclaim and stitch. If you're watching this, I hope you already know how to do Loomigurumi, because that's why you're here, right? If you're a beginner, I have a beginner video for Loomigurumi, and if you don't know how to do a magic ring on your hook, I also have a video to make it on the loom. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But yeah, that's just a very easy magic ring. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna increase around, but we are not going to do our rows round one. We want to face our hook face our magic ring like this. Make sure it's facing yourself. Then go to this first stitch and do an increase. Again, this is a back side. This is where we worked with our magic ring. You want to flip it to yourself, and now that's the front. And then you're just going to go through these 4 stitches here and do increases. So I'm on my first stitch, and I'm doing 1 stitch, going back to that same stitch for our increase. Next stitch, this is 1, going back to that same stitch for the second one. like so. And that's what we're gonna do. Now once you're done with your increases, you want to take that last band from our last increase, unravel that, grab this left one, like the outer left, and slide this stitch here, reclaim, and slip knot. And we are gonna hide this inside some stitches here on the face mask back. You have to hide it really nice. Then just pick some stitches, like, make sure you're hiding it. And now we are gonna add the straps. So just go to like these side bands, like these ones and these ones, for example, or maybe even these ones, like the like corner ones. You want to stick your hook through them and just slip knot like so, and do the same thing on the other side. Slip knot. And you are done with your face mask. You want to set this aside because we're gonna attach it later once we are done with the head and the face. So we are done with our face mask. Now we are going to do this coat, like the coat thing on the back. That's really easy. So grab your shirt bands. So again, I'll be using this teal. And our first row is a magic ring of 6. So magic ring of 6. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. So count your stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And after that, you're gonna grab your C-clip, put it to the band that's on your hook, and we're gonna do an increase. So first stitch, stitch 1, go back into that same stitch for your second one, and that's an increase, like 2 stitches in 1 in the same place. I'm sorry if my hands aren't presentable right now. Like, my hands look so... just ignore them. But yeah, you should be doing your increases. Broken band. And after this, you are gonna have a total of 12 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then after that, we are going to do single increase. So single the first one, and increase on the second one. Like so. Single, increase, all the way around. And also, guys, I'm having, like, I ordered some bands, and I'm gonna do a haul video on that one. And probably like next week I won't be posting any videos because next week our exams week, so I have to study for that and like pay attention to my teachers because I don't wanna fail. So yeah, I just want to put that up before you guys like think I'm not gonna be uploading videos anymore. So yeah. And once you're done, you can just remove your C-clip and just go to this first stitch and just slip knot. So pull through everything, slip knot. And we are going to attach this later to the whole thing, and we're just going to set this aside for now, just like our face mask. So next thing that we are going to make are the arms. So you're gonna make two. I already made one off camera. So after this, after the whole thing, you're gonna pause the video to make yourself one more and come back to me when you're done. So let's just grab our colors. So let's grab our white bands, our light brown bands, and our dark brown bands, and as well as our teal bands. So to start, we're just going to do magic round 5 and like work our way around. Like we are only gonna have 5 stitches on our hands. So yeah, magic round 5. And I should say the like confusing part, especially if you're a beginner to Loomigurumi, is when we do our legs. So in the explaining, I really have to pay attention. Like I really have to explain that well, and you guys have to pay attention as well. So yeah, that's like the hardest for me if you're a beginner. But it's easy. It's really easy once you're like in the world of Loomigurumi already. So you should have 5 stitches now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just put your C-clip on. And we can just like ignore this white one. So we can just put that aside. And now we are going to work our way around with our light brown. And since we are doing a color change, we are going to grab a band, pull it through everything, reclaim, and stitch. So after that, we're just going to do a normal like stitch around. Go to your second stitch, grab a light brown band, reclaim the other end, and stitch all the way around. And this is what we're gonna do for the rest of the rows. So yeah, remove our stitch marker, put it to the band that's on your hook. Now we are just going to put this light brown band for our shoes, and we're just going to do, we're not gonna use tan anymore, sorry for that. We're gonna use our brown next. So go to your first stitch. This one might look like a stitch, but it's actually not. That's just a part of the stitch. So go to the big one, not the small one. And again, since we are doing a color change, pull it through everything, reclaim, and stitch all the way around. Remove your stitch marker and put it to the band that's on your hook. So now we can remove our brown bands on the setup because we are not gonna need it for now. We're gonna need it back when we are going to do our legs. Now we're gonna need our green. So we are going to do a total of 6 rows of green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do row number 1 with you, and you're gonna pause the video, make 5 rows, and make another arm. Again, this one's not a stitch, that's just a part of the stitch. Go to the right stitch, and since we are doing a color change, pull it through everything, reclaim, and stitch all the way around. 2, 3, 4, and I forgot to pick one here for my first row. So you're gonna every time you start a row, you're gonna pick from this pile over here. Move your stitch marker, put 2 pins on your hook, pause the video, and make 5 more rows. So I'm back, you guys, and I'm done with my additional 5 rows. And when you're done with yours as well, this is what you should have. You can now remove your C-clip and just slip knot on the first stitch. Grab a band, pull through everything, reclaim, and slip knot. Again, you're gonna pause the video and make yourself another one because we are gonna need 2 arms, and this is gonna go like this later. So come back to me when you are done. So just a quick recap, we are done with the face mask, the coat, and the arms. So the head and the body and the legs comes together, and we're gonna make it now. So we are now gonna start with the head, and after the head we're gonna be doing the body and the legs. So just grab, we're gonna grab our skin tone bands as well as our white bands because we're gonna stitch our hair as well as we go around. So yeah. So the first row is going to be a magic ring of 5 using our skin tone bands. So magic ring of 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And next row is going to be an increase around, and we're gonna end up with 10. So first stitch, do an increase. 1, go back into that same stitch for your second one. Like so. Next stitch, single, go back into that same stitch, and that's our increase. Do that all the way around until you reach your C-clip. Remove your stitch marker and put it the band that's on your hook. After that, we are gonna do single increase, and we're gonna end up with 15. Single increase, single increase, single increase, single increase, and single, and you're gonna end up with an increase. So, and next row we are gonna start with our white. So first we are going to do 4 stitches in white. Like we're just going to do a single around with white. So 4 single white, 4 stitches of white, and since we're doing color change, pull it through everything and stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we are gonna do 6 of our skin tone, and again, since we are doing a color change, we want to pull it through everything. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then all the way to our C clip, we're just going to do white, and that's a total of 5 whites. So color change 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our next row is going to be 3 white, 6 skin tone, and 6 white. And that's going to be for 2 rows. So, yeah. So, starting with our white, we're going to do 3. So, this is 1, 2, and 3. Next stitch, which is still white, we're going to do skin tone and color change. And this is not a stitch, this one's the stitch. We're going to do 6 of the skin tone. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then this skin tone is going to be white. Color change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remove your stitch marker and put it to the band that's on your hook. We're gonna do we're gonna do the same thing one more time. So 3 white, 1, 2, 3, 6 skin. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6 of the white as well. Remember your color change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remove your stitch marker, put it to the band that is on your hook. Our next row is going to be single decrease. So our first is going to be white, single, and since we have 2 whites, we're just going to do white as well. So that's a decrease. Oh, okay, a decrease, if you don't know, is the first loop of the front loop of the first one, back loop of the other one, and stitch together. And next chain, color change. So single, decrease, single, and decrease. And we're back with our white, color change, single, decrease, and single, decrease. Move your stitch marker, put it to the band that's on your hook. Our next row is going to be a decrease around, and we're gonna, I'm sorry about that. Our next row is going to be decrease, 3 stitches, decrease, and 3 stitches. So we're gonna have a total of 8, and we're just going to do all skin tone. So in this round, we are just going to use all skin tone so we can get rid of our white now. And what we're gonna do is our first is going to be a decrease. So decrease. Color change as well. Then 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Then decrease again. And then 1, 2, and 3. Remove your stitch marker and put to the bands on your hook. And we're actually going to stuff our head right now. So grab your stuffing. This is only the stuffing I have left, so I really have to order some more. And just grab your stuffing. You're not gonna need a lot, so. And just like hook, put it through like the body of the hook. And stuff it. And once you're satisfied with the shape of the head, we're just going to continue with our brow around. So after this, we are gonna start with our body. So just grab your green color for that. I have my green here. They're falling. I'm just gonna grab it. So here it is. We're gonna use our green now. And oops, they keep on falling. Our first row is going to be just a normal row round of green. Nothing special. Go to your first stitch and still doing color change. Loop, pull it through everything. Stitch. Do that all the way around. So single. And we are still gonna have 8. And that's 3, 4. And that's like a really baby pink color. Like I ran out completely of that skin tone color. And it's not noticeable because it's like in the back of the head. So yeah. 8 stitches. And sorry guys if you hear background noises. And after this, we're going to do single increase, and we are gonna end up with 12. So single, oops, and increase in the next one. Single, increase, single, increase, single, and increase. Remove your stitch marker and put it to the band that's on your hook. And now we are going to do 3 single, increase, 5 singles, increase, and 2 singles. And we are gonna have 14 stitches at the end. So 3 single, so 1, 2, and 3. Our next one is going to be an increase. So that's 1, go back into the same stitch for your increase. And after that, we're gonna do 5 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then increase. And 2 singles. So that's 1 and 2. Remove your stitch marker and put it to the band that is on your hook. And now we are going to do 2 rows of single round. And I'm just gonna do that with you because that's only 2 rows and it's not a lot. So 2 rows of single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, I forgot to pick one. 12. 12, 13, and 14. Remove your stitch marker and put it to the hook. Bands on your hook. And do that one more time. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now this is what you should have so far. Remove your stitch marker and put it to the band that's on your hook. Now we are done with our green, so we are not gonna use it anymore, so we can put it aside for now. And we are gonna start with our black. So grab your black band. Now we are just going to do a row of black. So first stitch, and we're gonna do a color change, so pull through everything, reclaim and stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Remove your stitch marker and just put it to the band that's on your hook. Our next row, we're actually going to start doing our legs. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So how to do the legs, if you watched my Among Us doll tutorial, or if you made yours, this is that's basically how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna pinch it in half, find the middle, grab a band, and stitch, and move our way around. So each leg has to have 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm sorry you can see it because it's black, but you have to have 7. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And this is what I mean by we are gonna need 2 C-clips. So put your C-clip onto this one. And do that to the other leg. You should have 7, so go to the back and move your way around. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is how I normally do my legs. Like, I do it in like my Among Us way because I feel like that's where like it's easier for me to do it that way. But if you have your own way of doing the legs, you can do that as well. And before we move on further, we're just going to stuff the body. So I have my stuffing here, and just go through the hole in the legs and push it. You can stuff it before we do the legs, but I prefer it doing this way because like the leg secures it so that no stuffing can like show, shape it however you like it. And yeah, I think that's a fair amount of stuffing inside, and I'm just going to do the leg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first leg with you, and you're gonna pause the video and make the other leg. So once we have our like shape of the leg done, we're just going to do 6 rows normal, like 6 rows of single, like so. I'm gonna do the right leg with you guys. So let's do 6 rows. This is my first row. Oops, sorry. And just work your way around. And actually we are not gonna stuff our leg. So yeah. And I'm sorry guys for the background noises. Let me finish this and I'm gonna pause. Okay, I'm back. And there was this truck that was so noisy, so I had to cut that. Like pause. In my own, not yours, so technically if you're watching this, it's just like one, like it will just be continuous. But yeah, again I'll be doing my right leg with you, and we made 1 row, so this is our second. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Move your stitch marker, put to the base on your hook. And we are almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we now have 3 more rows to go. And we only have 2 more rows. And by the way, the other one that came here, that's not a row. It just flew over there, I mean. Sometimes my English isn't working. Like, English is not my first language. I think it's really obvious. But yeah, I love speaking English. And yeah, I love it. And last row of black. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Remove your stitch marker and put it to the band that's on your hook. And this is what you should have so far. Now you're gonna get your brown bands. And first row of brown is going to be 5 single. So color change, reclaim stitch. So 5 single, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and decrease. So front loop of the first one and back loop of the other one. And stitch. Then we're just going to decrease till it's closed. So you're not gonna need your stitch marker for this. Like, just decrease till it's closed, like nothing really special. So that's 1 decrease. 2. And my last one, which is the 3rd. After this, slip knot and put that inside. Like that. Do that to the left side and come back to me when you're done. So hey guys, I'm back and I did the other leg, and this is what you should have so far. And now we are going to attach the legs, the coat, and do like that position of the leg. So what I do is I attach the arms first, then do like this. So yeah, I'll attach the arm first. And this slip knot, we're actually gonna use it for the attaching as well, so you can kind of loosen it up a bit. And if you just grab your green bands. If you watched Looming with Cheryl's tutorials, this is how she attached her things. So like putting bands onto the stitches and stitching it up on the body. Like, so we have 3 stitches here, and we are going to use these to attach. Just face it to the sides and grab this one, so the one under the skin tone, this one, the skin tone one, and this green one again, like so. And you want to go under the underarm and slip knot, pull through everything and slip knot. So that's one arm done. So you can just hide this tail inside, like that, and do the same thing here. So I'm sorry for the background noises, guys. Loosen your slip knot and stitch additional 2. And that's what we're gonna use for the attaching. So put it to the sides and stitch it. That's 1, 2, 3, go into the underarm and slip knot. Like so. And hide the tail inside. Like so. Now we have the arms and the legs. That's so adorable. Now we are gonna attach the coat, and we're gonna need 2 bands. So loosen this because we're gonna include the slip knot. Go to the we're gonna work with these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are gonna work with this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So the center and the 2 sides. That's how we're gonna attach it. And we're gonna attach it using our basis for the attaching is our skin tone band. So just like basic stitch. And if you have your own way of attaching, you can do that as well. And that is 4. And this is my last one. This is 5. I'm just gonna slip knot this last one. Like so. And hide the tail inside the body. And we are done with everything. We just have to do the iconic position, add the face, the glasses, the face mask, and of course the leg position. So let's connect these 2 arms. So to connect them, we're gonna use 1 light brown, and to connect the legs, we're gonna use 1 black. So to add the arms, attach them together, you want to do like this. And so this is our right arm. We're gonna put our hook through this brown here, like the one that shows up easily, and kind of connect them together, and wherever it lands on, that's where we're gonna attach it, like 2 light brown bands, like slip knotting it. And we're just gonna hide the tail inside, like so. And for the legs, you want it like that. So black band, you want it in position already. Just go under the leg and a stitch on the other leg and slip knot. Oops. Like so. And put it inside. And we are done with the body. So now let's do the eyes. Again, I'm using safety eyes, so I'll just put them. So we are going to attach them in line with the second row of white. So this is our first row of white and second row. So in line with that. So count 2 stitches. So this is white, 1, 2. Then add your eyes. And count 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. And that's where you're gonna put your other eye. Like so. And now we are going to attach our glasses. So grab your gray bands. You're gonna need 3. I have my 3 gray bands here. And this is all gray bands I have left. But I'm not gonna worry because I ordered some bands. And what we're gonna do is put 1 band onto our hook. Then, so we have 1 eye, 1, 2, 3, then the other eye. So we're going to go in the middle and grab another, like that, another gray, and slip knot it together. Like that. And now we have our glasses. We're just going to hide this tail of the slip knot inside the head. Like so. And what we're gonna do is pick this stitch, like, okay, one eye, two skin. So this is our white and one skin. So we're going to go to that skin and just pull that through like that. Do that to the same side as well. This one, it's white. Like so. And once we attach our glasses, we are now going to attach its cute, like the cute face mask. And we're just basically putting it to the side wherever you want it to be. Just pick some stitches. And I'm sorry guys for the background noises. And we are done. So that is it for today, you guys. I hope you had fun making my Loomigurumi Bernie. If you make one, don't forget to share it on Instagram. If you have one, tag me and use the hashtag OlympusTheLoomer Loomigurumi Bernie. I will put up a link in my Instagram down below. And yeah, this is what we made today, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye! See you next time!